Test, test.
Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we want to show you how to use OpenSCD to manipulate the substation section of an SCL file. For that, we open a file that has no substation section implemented yet. As you can see, it is a schema valid file, which means the substation section is optional. And you can find that very often in existing SCD files, especially for bottom-up projects. Now, in order to manipulate the substation section, you need to navigate to the Substation plugin editor that you can find in the top app bar here. If this is not the case for you, please navigate to Menu and Extensions and make sure that this editor plugin is activated. Okay, what you can do in the substation sections is, for example, to add a substation element to the file. You can also remove it. You can add a voltage level to a substation level, or a voltage element to a substation element and remove it. And you can add a bay element to a voltage level element, which then makes the schema, the file schema valid again. You can edit every element in the substation section, navigating to the edit button, usually to change name or description, but also to change some other attributes like the nominal frequency and the voltage level, as well as the number of phases of your system, and the element that is called voltage that indicates the voltage of the voltage level. You can add so-called conductive equipment to a bay, and the conductive equipment is the way how to model primary equipment in SCL. So you can add things like circuit breaker, disconnector, earth switch, current transformer, voltage transformer, and other types of primary equipment that are defined in the -6. So let's add two elements here, say current transformer, circuit breaker and disconnector. You can see there are some icons for specific types of conductive equipment. We have five icons defined. It's a disconnector that looks like that. We have a circuit breaker. Then we have an earth switch, current transformer, and voltage transformer. All other types have a general icon. So say we have an auxiliary network. Then you will see this general icon. So they are not for each type of conductive equipment. We have specific icons defined yet. You can also edit those by clicking on this icon element. You can remove those, and you can move those. The move action allows you to have full control over the SCL and to tell in which sequence they should be added to the file. So for example, this means that there is an auxiliary network element coming before a QB1 disconnector and a QA1 circuit breaker in the SCL file, and you can change that by, for example, exchanging the position of the circuit breaker and the disconnector. And of course, you can delete conductive equipment from the file. You can also add power transformer to the file, and you can do that on a bay level, power transformer level, but also voltage level, but also substation level. Now, what we cannot do and cannot show in the substation plugin editor yet are other elements that are defined in the substation section. Those are the line element, process element, sub-equipment element, general equipment element, transformer winding, and tap changer. Those are work in progress and may come in future versions of CoMPAS OpenSCD. Thank you for listening.